Okay, now here's another version of that foam hat. This one I just covered with some camouflage material. This stuff was like in a closeout rack. They're just dumping it. This is some old style ripstop camo nylon, and some Trico nylon on the inside, just kind of as a liner. And instead of the 1-inch foam as the insulator, I'm using just a 1/2 inch foam here, just a little bit lighter weight. And in this case, and this is just something again that, I mean, anybody can do this. The foam is just covered inside and out, and then and this particular one is actually hand sewn with the needle and thread all the way around to sandwich the foam in the middle and to hook everything together. And once again, this is a very nice warm hat. This one doesn't come down as far maybe as I'd kind of like it to, but actually it's very nice and warm. As soon as I put it on my head, I can feel the heat, feel the warmth. And again, it can come down like this. You can also make it with a bill on it on the front or whatever, but you know, I just kept this one just like this. At nighttime, sometimes I pull that down. If I'm in my sleeping bag, just wear this on my head and pull that down, pull all this down, so it kind of gives my head a little bit more insulating value. But here again, very simple. I mean, really anybody can do this. You can do this by hand with a needle and thread, or you can do it on a sewing machine or whatever. But it's very simple to make, very effective. Costs you a few bucks in materials. I mean, cheap as dirt. All right, now here's still another version of that simple hats that I've been showing you. This is basically just a different camo. This one here is, I think I made this in about 1985 or so, and it's really been haggard. I mean, I've beat the crud out of it, but it's still a very good hat. And what I did on this one that's different is I put a piece of Velcro on the back, kind of a wide strip, and I made it so you can adjust to fit your head a little better by moving the Velcro in and out. And so that's the only big difference in this one. Still got your Trico nylon on the inside and just a lightweight, light denier nylon camo on the outside. Now on this one, I didn't put any bill anything at all on the front. At the time when I was doing this, I had some other things I was doing, and I didn't want anything. I didn't need anything obscuring my vision right there, so I left it off. But you know, that's the nice thing. If you're making it yourself, you can make it any way you want. Whatever you want to do with it, you can do. And this hat here is out of some very soft 5/8 inch polyurethane foam. And really, this is one of my favorite hats. Really, it's very comfortable because of the adjustability here with the Velcro in the back, and the foam I got for this one that I found was just it's just so soft as baby skin. I mean, it's just really soft stuff, and it's extremely comfortable, nice and warm. And I did do the ear flaps to come down, and I actually, and this is another nice thing, because you're making it yourself, you can do it any way you want it. So I made this one so it comes right over my eyebrows, just to the outside of my eyes. And if I've got these flaps down, they come right down here tight. And I made the neck and the back a little bit longer, so it comes clear down here to the bottom of my neck. And so you know, that's one of the nice things I've got. All right, here's another version. I started out the first hat I showed you, just plain foam, and we got a little fancier, This one is actually a hood that's part of a matching jacket system. But for today, I just wanted to show you just the hat part, just the hood. And once again, this is the polyurethane foam as the insulator. This stuff's a 1/2 inch thick, super soft. And I'll stick this one on. And it's got Velcro tabs right here where you can pull this thing right up there around you. And this particular one, this was actually a deal designed by Jim Phillips, one of the guys I took several winter sub-zero survival classes from back in the 80s. And over the years they messed around, we messed around with some stuff, but this is actually a kind of a design they came up with. But it's the same insulator, just coated with fabric on the outside and the inside with that foam insulator in the middle. And this little bill can hang down, or it can actually flip up like that. If like if you're hiking uphill, you don't want, it kind of gets in the way of your vision, so it's kind of nice if you're snowshoeing uphill or something to be able to flip that bill up out of the way. This one also has a nice little feature here, if I can find it. Some Velcro, besides the Velcro tabs, it's actually got a drawstring that comes up right, you can see right along here, right along there, and I can actually take and pull these little drawstrings right here, and I can draw this thing around my head a little tighter. It pulls from the back around to the front and seals this around my face real nice. So this hat is very nice in all but some really windy conditions. You're going to need a little more face protection for your skin, but exposed flesh. But this hat is very nice, very comfortable, and once again, it's all the same kind of deal. And you can make any of this stuff yourself. Really, it's none of this is that difficult. So there's another option. All right, I wanted to show you one other thing here, mitten-wise. When my boys were a little younger, I made the same kind of setup for them. A small mitten. This, instead of being 1-inch thick foam, this is 1/2 inch or 5/8 actually. And same camo ripstop nylon material, and the long sleeves and everything like that. And the boys just they loved wearing these things. It is a little chilly out here. Now this was a vest I made back in about 1987, and this is using 5/8 inch thick foam, and I used a nylon camo shell and just a tricot nylon inside. And of course the colors don't match very well, but I was making all this stuff just out of scraps, just stuff laying around, clearance rack stuff, all that. That's what I'm telling you, you can make this stuff cheap. You can make this vest for less than 10 bucks. But anyway, it's just a vest like that. And this particular one was made to actually go under a jacket, so I don't have a closure on the front or a zip or anything like that now. So one thing I wanted to show you real quick is these boots. We're going to have a video where we show you, probably a couple videos, where we show you how to make these boots. And they're insulated the same way with polyurethane foam. And that's basically the insulation. And I'll show you how we did the bottom, how we do all that. The top is Cordura nylon, so it's very tough and durable. And this is something you can do at home. I did this in my living room when I made these. They're very warm.